Pig butchering, originally a Chinese slang term, describes a long con, a romance scam that started in China and has spread across Asia and the world. Here's what it means. Pig butchering comes from two words. The pig is the victim, who is showered with attention and affection before being scammed. What happens in a pig butchering scam? First, the setup. The scammer creates a fake profile online. They often pretend to be rich, attractive, and nice. They usually use dating apps or social media to find their targets. Next, they groom the victim. They slowly build a romantic relationship with the victim, working hard to earn their trust. This stage is like fattening the pig. Then comes the pitch. Once the victim is emotionally attached, the scammer tells them about an amazing investment opportunity. It's often a fake cryptocurrency exchange, a forex platform, or some other made-up financial product. Then, the actual scam. The victim is encouraged to invest, and at first they might see fake profits. This makes them invest even more, sometimes everything they have. Eventually, the scammer and the platform disappear with all the money. The aftermath. Victims are left heartbroken and often with no money. The term originally came from Chinese scam training groups. The scammers actually called their victims pigs and taught each other how to raise and then slaughter them. The term is so well known now that even police and cybersecurity agencies use it. If you're interested, I can tell you about warning signs and real examples. Here's a closer look at how pig butchering scams work, along with warning signs, real cases, and how to protect yourself and others. Red flags of a pig butchering scam. One too good to be true. The scammer seems perfect. Successful, well-traveled, attractive, kind, and romantic. They often say they live abroad or work in finance or crypto. Too rapid emotional attachment. They fall in love very quickly, sometimes in just a few days. They might say things like, "You're my soulmate," or "I've never felt this way before," very early on. 3. Moving the chat off platform. After first contacting you on Tinder, Facebook, Instagram, or another platform, they quickly want to move the conversation to WhatsApp, Line, or WeChat. This helps them avoid getting caught or reported. 4. Investment pitches. Once they've gained your trust, they tell you about a special opportunity to invest in cryptocurrency, foreign exchange, gold, or something similar. They might say, "My uncle taught me a secret trading method," or "I have special access to a limited time investment." 5. Fake platforms. The websites they recommend for trading or investing might look real, even with customer service and charts, but they're completely fake. They might let you withdraw small profits at first to build trust, but soon they'll lock your funds or ask for more money to unlock them. 6. Emotional manipulation. If you hesitate or think something is wrong, they use guilt or flattery. They might say, "I thought you loved me. Don't you trust me? You'll miss this opportunity and regret it forever." Case 1. A man from Singapore lost $250,000. He met a woman on Tinder who said she was a crypto trader. She told him about a fake trading site. He made money at first, then lost everything. The scammer disappeared when he tried to take his money out. Case 2. An American woman was tricked out of $1 million. A widow in the United States met a British businessman online. He spent months gaining her trust before convincing her to invest her life savings in oil contracts. She later discovered the man and the investment were fake. How to protect yourself and others. Verify identities. Do a reverse image search to check profile pictures. Ask for a video call early on. Scammers usually avoid this. Beware of financial advice from strangers. Real partners won't pressure you to send money or invest in platforms you don't know. Trust your gut. If it feels manipulative or rushed, it probably is. Use secure platforms. Stay on dating platforms that have safety rules, and don't move to private messaging apps too quickly. Report scams. Report suspicious profiles to the dating site and to the police or cybercrime units. Start with a true story or dramatic question to grab attention. For example, "She thought she found love online." 6 months later, she was broke, heartbroken, and had no idea the man she loved never existed. She fell victim to a scam so sophisticated, so manipulative, it's called pig butchering. Explain the term. Pig butchering comes from two words. Pig refers to the victim, and butchering refers to the scam. This originated in China's underground scam training networks and spread from cybercrime centers in Cambodia, Myanmar, and northern Thailand, often run by criminal gangs. These scams are now worldwide and have cost victims billions of dollars. Now explain how the scam works, step by step. First, the targeting phase, also known as raising the pig. Victims are often recently divorced, widowed, or emotionally vulnerable. They often target middle-aged or older professionals, often women, but not always. Scammers use dating apps like Tinder and Bumble, social media like Instagram and Facebook, or even LinkedIn. They create fake profiles using stolen pictures, usually of attractive, successful people. Next is emotional grooming. This can last weeks or months. Scammers build trust and emotional dependence using techniques like daily check-ins, romantic messages, compliments, and promises of a future together. It's a carefully planned psychological manipulation campaign. Then comes the investment pitch. Once they have your trust, they mention making a lot of money through trading, often claiming it's cryptocurrency, foreign exchange, or a family business. They offer to teach the victim how to invest and lead them to fake investment platforms they control. These sites often look like real exchanges with charts and customer service. Next is initial gains to build confidence. Victims might be allowed to make a small profit and even withdraw a little. This makes them afraid of missing out. They invest more money, sometimes using their retirement savings, taking out loans on their homes or borrowing from family. Finally, the slaughter. The platform suddenly locks the account. Victims are told they have to pay fees or taxes to get their money out. Then the scammer disappears and the platform vanishes. Everything was fake. She was 52, a widow, and just wanted to connect with someone again. He was charming, successful, and said all the right things. 6 months later, she lost over $300,000 and discovered he never existed. This isn't just a romance scam. This is emotional warfare. This is pig butchering. The scam starts where you least expect it. Dating apps, Instagram, even LinkedIn. You get a message from someone who seems too good to be true. Because they are. They build trust. Every day, good morning texts, romantic compliments, long conversations. You're falling in love, but they're following a script. And it begins. My uncle taught me how to invest in crypto, they say, or I have a VIP trading app that's not available to the public. They invite you in and you try it. You make money, you can withdraw a little, you're hooked, then you invest more. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Suddenly the system crashes. Or you're told you need to pay taxes to withdraw your money. And just like that, they vanish. Gone. Let me tell you about Emily, not her real name. She was a retired nurse from California. She lost $900,000, everything she'd saved, to a scammer who pretended to be a crypto trader in Singapore, or Mr. Tan in Malaysia. He met a Japanese businesswoman online. 6 months later, he was in debt and too embarrassed to tell anyone. These aren't foolish people. They're emotionally vulnerable. These scammers are trained manipulators. Many of these scammers work in scam centers in Southeast Asia, places like Cambodia, Myanmar, and Laos. Some are actually victims themselves, trafficked and forced to scam others to survive. They use scripts, AI-generated texts, deep fakes. Some groups even train them in emotional manipulation and financial psychology. Too good to be true. Fast romance, deep emotion. Pushes you off platform like WhatsApp or Telegram. Talks about crypto or investments. Won't do video calls or meet in person. How to protect yourself. Do reverse image searches on their photos. Never invest based on online romance. Talk to a friend or family member before sending money. Report suspicious activity to local authorities or cybercrime units. Pig butchering isn't just about money. It's about trust. It's about emotion. It's about being human. If you've ever been a victim, please know you are not stupid. You are not alone. You are targeted by a criminal machine that preys on our most human feelings. Please share this video with someone you care about. It might save them. And if you want more content like this about online safety, cybercrime, and how to protect yourself in the digital world, hit subscribe. Stay sharp and stay safe. Hit subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.